Environment and Pollution Part 1. Formation of soil. Big rocks are broken down into small grains by natural factors such as wind and rain. This process of weathering takes millions of years. Hardness of a particular rock also determines how easily it can break into pieces. A layer of soil particle is formed. Composition of soil. Soil is made up of sand, silt and clay. Soil also contains pebbles and stones. Minerals such as calcium, silt and clay are present. Soil particles are the largest particles of soil. Silt particles are medium-sized and clay particles are the smallest in size. Types of soil. Clay. It consists of clay particles in greater proportion. Clay particles become sticky and lumpy when wet, due to which it holds a lot of water. Water doesn't flow out easily from this soil. That's why plants do not grow well. Sandy. It consists of sand particles in greater proportion. Sand does not hold much water. Since sand is rough, water flows out very easily from the soil. Therefore, plants do not grow well in this soil. Loamy. Plants grow very well in a soil. This soil is a mixture of clay, sand and humus. It is called loam or garden soil. It also contains minerals, air, small animals and microbes. Layers of soil. Soil profile. The uppermost layer of the topsoil contains particles of clay, sand, humus and water. Air is also packed in the space between particles of this layer. Tiny animals and insects are also found in this layer. This layer contains all the important nutrients for growing plants. This layer, therefore, is important for plants. Subsoil. The second layer is also called the subsoil. It is found just beneath the topsoil and contains some humus and broken pieces of rocks. Bedrock. The lowermost layer of soil is called the bedrock. It is found under the subsoil and mainly consists of large pieces of rock. Soil erosion and conservation. The wearing away of topsoil by the action of strong wind and rain is called soil erosion. It is very important to preserve topsoil. The prevention of soil erosion is called soil conservation. We can conserve soil in the following ways. We should not cut down trees. If for any reason they need to be cut down, we should plant more trees to replace the cut ones. Land should not be left barren. Trees and shrubs should be planted so that soil is not left loose. Floods should be checked by building dams and canals. Soil fertility. The ability of soil to allow growth of plants is called soil fertility. The soil loses its fertility if one kind of crop is planted on a piece of land. It is important to grow different crops at different times on a piece of land to replace the nutrients of the soil. The practice of crop rotation helps in soil conservation. This practice of growing different crops in the same piece of land is called crop rotation. How soil gets polluted? Soil also gets polluted in many ways. Farmers add pesticides along with manures in agricultural fields, chemicals and fertilizers of factories which are left in the soil. Household and factory garbage are dumped in the soil. Let's recall. Soil acts as the bed for plants and provides home to many small animals and insects. Soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks over a long period of time. The size, feel, color and composition of rocks determine the kind of soil that would be formed at a place. Depending on its look and feel, soil is of three main types: clay, sandy and gravel. Plants grow very well in a soil that is a mixture of clay, sand and humus. This mixture is called loam or garden soil. There are three clear layers in the soil profile. The topsoil that contains particles of clay, sand, humus and water. The subsoil that contains a lot of water and is mainly made up of broken pieces of rocks. And the lowermost layer of soil is called the bedrock that mainly consists of a large pieces of rocks. The topsoil can get washed off by the action of strong wind and water. The prevention of soil erosion is called soil conservation. Soil gets polluted in many ways.